Here we go. Samuel will be in the red from Killingly, the 3 seed, and Connor Doran, 31-2, by the way. Pretty impressive record himself for 113 from Ledyard.
I could be wrong, but I believe Connor Doran was in the finals last year.
And he's right on top early here, scoring the first 2 of the game with a takedown of the match.
This kid on bottom's got to start wrestling.
Doran got here by pinning Jeremy Irizarry of East Lyme, and Samuel got here by pinning Aiden Christie of Griswold. So both got here via the pin.
2 wrestlers that I know pretty well that are both pretty good wrestlers, actually. So, like I said, those semifinals, sometimes you could see some really tough matchups.
Again, it's like, like you said, I love that. Every body is different. And you can see some really interesting ones, especially as you start to ascend into the middle weights, whether you get the short, compact fire plugs or the tall, lanky ones, and there's an escape.
You got an escape, yeah.
You see the size difference, the height difference, as Samuel taller than Doran.
Oh, he goes for the throw, and he pulls it off. 2 points. We getting backs? No backs. No backs.
But give credit here to Samuel because he is...
Yeah, he's working to get behind.
He has a chance here to get an escape, maybe even a reversal if he can get the head out and get around that leg.
Wow.
You were on it. Connor Doran last year in the finals lost to Danny Sharon of Killingly in the finals at 106. So he's up a weight class here to 113. Only a sophomore. Again, a lot of youth here. Sophomore Connor Doran here in the finals.
Yeah, you're going to see that in the lighter weights probably more so than the upper weights, but I think we have some young guys in those upper weight classes too.
Under 10 seconds remaining. Doran with the 4-1 lead and control. Has a chance to get him over. Trying as the period ends. Can he get him? Can he spin him?
Oh.
And the period ends very close. But I have to say, first period in terms of the aggression, Doran much more aggressive in his style, really going after Samuel.
Oh, well, he's been here before.
Good point. That's a good point. Second year in a row in the finals.
That's what they say. Act like you've been here before. And when you have, it's easier to act like you have.
Yeah, Doran looks like he's definitely the aggressor. There we go. Pulls him in.
All right. Could just spin around and get 2, but I think he wants to get some back points.
He's got the underarm. You can see he's trying. I like Samuel trying.
He's got the leg too under there. You see that?
Yep. Samuel's good on the ground. He does a nice job
of defending.
Yeah. He does a nice job of that. Obviously, you don't want to spend too much time doing that, but he does a nice job when he's down there. But here's Doran's got a chance to get him over here. He's been working it so much.
Ooh.
Almost. He's been really getting...
Doran's got a Turk in, and he's working a really mean cross face, putting that forearm right into the guy's face. Got coaches Alan Quibble and Will Glennie, assistant coach for the Ledyard Colonels. And then some pretty storied gentlemen over there for Killingly. LaBeef and Bowen. And Bowen moves up even higher on that all-time win list for coaches.
Yeah, they've won a few over there, haven't they?
A few thousand.
Killingly with its second finalist in a row. Obviously winning Ware. Just won our 106 final. Samuel down here to Connor Doran early. 30 seconds remaining in period number 2, and a very comfortable lead for Doran. And the only thing is, what we've seen in both of the first 2 matches so far is we really haven't seen any offense from the other guy, right? So Chapman really just played the whole match on his, on his stomach, trying to avoid. And so far, Samuel has too. Doran has been very good about getting Samuel onto the ground.
Getting the takedown, but not getting the near fall, getting the back points. That just comes from good body position on bottom. He's working for a sit out.
Nice job by Doran as he's going to ride out the period with that 6-1 lead. And we'll head into period number 3. 6-1, Connor Doran on top of Asim Samuel. How much of a sort of personal insult did you take it when you were wrestling, as far as losing by decision versus being pinned? Does it really feel like being pinned is somehow insulting? Do you take it personally?
I take it personally that you think I ever got pinned.
I'm surprised at some point in your life, at 8 years old.
Yeah, at some
pinned.
point in my life. At some point in my life that did happen. No, but I would take it personally if I only got a major decision. I was the type of athlete that I wanted to kill. I wanted to go out, put a lot of points on the board for a tech fall, and then before they called the tech fall, put him on his back and get that pin. Because the pins, that's how you win.
That's right, and that's the point. From a team perspective,
you get the most points as well.
Huge. So you can certainly justify it that the most you can do for your team is score a pin. But I think that mentality is what you see in your elite wrestlers, right? Like, I'm going to go out and dominate this match, and I'm going to score a pin for my team. On the reverse side of it, let's take it as a coach, because certainly not a mentality you would understand as a wrestler. As a coach, when your kids are out there fighting, the opposite's true, right? Because the pin is such an important thing for the other team, you want to do anything you can. So like we saw in that first match, Blake Chapman was just trying not to get him at the end of it. He was just trying to stave off a pin.
Yeah. If you lose 4-2 or 10-2, still better than getting pinned.
Because you can see sometimes that some of these kids are gassed, but they're fighting every ounce they have left to just not get pinned. I find it admirable.
It's a long season. It's a long tournament. These guys are beat up. And they're going to feel it tomorrow, too.
Doran in control again. He's going to lose his gear. Headgear slides off.
Gave one for the escape.
And so with the headgear going back on, he'll be in control 9-2. Minute 28 remaining here in the 113-pound final of the ECC wrestling tournament, live here at Fitch High School.
So he's got a 7-point margin of a lead. At an 8-point margin, becomes a major decision. At a 15-point margin, it's a technical fall, and obviously a pin would be the next one up the scale.
So if he can complete this takedown, which he just did, now he's up into the major decision category, and he's going to
scored extra team points.
Yep, and he's going to allow him up, and he still maintains it.
Here's that offense you were talking about. I got to see some back points.
He's been trying to get him over for 3 periods. He's been so close. Had him there once, but didn't keep him there long enough to earn him.
Yeah, well, he's got 54 seconds. Can he score, get 5 points ahead of him to get that tech fall? If not, throw him on his back and get the pin.
There's certainly plenty of time for that. Samuel has done a nice job sort of minimizing the damage when he's been on the ground, but at this point, this is just Connor Doran's tournament to decide what he wants to do here. You can see the agony on the face of Samuel as he's just trying to ride it out.
20 seconds left. Looks like Doran's comfortable with his lead, and he wants his championship. Didn't get it last year. Oh, so there you go. Call a stalling call on Green because he's just laying there, not looking to score. Now, if he gets another stalling call, the other guy gets a point.
And that would be a tough way to lose points for your team. So he'll go aggressively here these last 15 seconds. Try to get him over one more time. And barring something unforeseen, the clock will tick off, and Connor Doran of Ledyard High School, sophomore, will improve to 34-2 and become your ECC champion at 113 pounds with a 13-3 major decision over Asim Samuel of Killingly. Next up will be a one that I'm looking forward to, Mason Kincasia of Waterford and Jack Richardson of Killingly, the 1 and 2 seeds at 120 pounds. But we're going to send Connor Doran over to the sports doctor, and he's going to talk with the 113-pound champion from Ledyard. Sports doctor, take it away.
Sophomore Connor Doran, 34-2. You came out awfully aggressive, and you attacked the pressure. Was that the game plan going in?
No, of course. Always being aggressive, trying to score the first points. Yeah, trying to win the match. That's how you win.
Yeah, and you stayed on top of him, too. You didn't give him a lot of room to operate in there, did you?
No, I try and keep him down, wear him out. That's my plan. So,
congratulations. Big-time win. Sophomore, going to see a lot of you next few years.
Thank you.